And very much, what we're seeing in university happening, it's almost like a PR propaganda war, instead of actually really standing up for a war or genocide, or it not being genocide, or
Yeah.
whatever they see it. And I'm very curious as to how Hamas has been so successful from a PR perspective to kind
Yeah.
of really, get into all these movements around the
Yeah.
world in the Western countries, and how universities have picked this up in so many ways. So going back to the protests in the universities,
Yeah.
what are they chanting? And can you explain a little bit more about
Sure.
that? What is a Zionist?
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
break it down
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So, what is a Zionist? A Zionist is simply a person who believes in the Jewish people's right to self-determination in their ancestral homeland. That's the simplest definition, being Israel. Now, it is. I know there's a lot of people who like to say it's not true, but we have thousands of years of history in the Holy Land, Israel, whatever you want to call it, Judea, as it was originally called. We consider ourselves an indigenous people. We've got all the hallmarks of indigeneity. We lived there thousands of years ago. We were forced out through successive occupations, but there was always a small presence in the land. But we were, most of us were kind of dispersed throughout the world. I mean, we're going back to, Babylonian times and Roman times, etc. But there's always been this connection to the land. It's not all of us are religious by any stretch, but it's certainly Jerusalem and Zion, as it's also called. That's throughout all our prayers. We pray towards Jerusalem. We've done that for thousands of years. Our festival of Passover, which has just finished, you end up by saying next year in Jerusalem. It's all about, when we left Egypt as slaves and then, started our journey towards the promised land, as it was called.